Hello, I'm Reverend Marilyn Redmond. I'm so glad to be here and talking with you. I want to thank 5 Minutes for Me for giving me this opportunity to share the path into reality. I became an ordained spiritual minister for counseling and healing at the soul level. I became addicted to prescription drugs from my psychiatrist, and I ended up in treatment. I cried out for help the night of my despair. God, please help me. I really don't want to die. I discovered that replacing the medications and alcohol for a spiritual path was the answer. They masked my feelings of my painful life I'd been living with no trust, no communication, and no feelings all my life. I had not been living in reality from growing up in a dysfunctional family. Opportunities started coming into my life that were thoroughly giving me new understandings of why I was in this predicament, starting with my childhood of a mentally ill mother, my real father being an alcoholic, and my stepfather who was very rageful and abusive to me. I was never loved as my parents did not receive love themselves. My parents passed on to me their fear, lack of love, abuse, and immaturity. I was reliving their lives, and my mother was living through me. My life was terrible, horrible, and awful. Through the work I've done on myself, I found a path to heal my past issues by reprogramming each of my early situations into a loving resolution at the soul level. In my recovery, I had no tools for living or growing up. I was compensating without a path or any help to become mature. When I realized that my problems were just a symptom of a deeper problem, I found that I could release the past agonizing energies and replace them with loving solutions. I'd revealed the root cause of each problem to heal at the soul level. Life began to change, and in identifying each fear, resentment, guilt, shame, and other negative energies, I could replace it with love and grace. I have healed 8 addictions, including codependency, sexual abuse, mental illness, domestic violence from childhood and in a marriage, PTSD, depression, and more. I was declared sane by a new psychiatrist as I grew into healthy ways. I became certified to do regression work. I am on the American Board of Hypnotherapy and on the International Board of Regression Therapy. I was fortunate to be able to find the answers to life and heal the past with the solution. I moved from my head into my heart. I do not have to react today as I did as a child. And when I live in the moment, it is a gift, and that is why it's called the present. I live one day at a time in the love of the universe that is reality. I have become happy, joyous, and free of the ego's negative messages. I have everything I need, and I am dearly loved. I move into a higher consciousness of love, and this is called maturity or Christ consciousness. I describe the process in detail of how to do this in my book Paradigm Busters and other books at Amazon, YouTube's monthly columns, blog, speaking, teaching, and counseling. Identifying what is blocking the sunlight of the Spirit allowed me to return to the light of who I truly am, a child of the universe who created me in love. Love is reality. In my new mindset, I've learned to forgive. I give up the past for a new day. I am in gratitude, have compassion, and unconditional love. In living in forgiveness, I gave up the past for a new day. I no longer react from the fear of my ego, but move into my heart for the most loving solution to another life challenge. Love never fails.